Gemma, you look at this, obviously, and it's so romantic. It's so perfectly set, isn't it? Xavi comes in, saves the day. Barcelona start playing beautiful football. All is well with the world. Is there anybody out there who thinks that maybe he isn't experienced enough to come in and take over Barcelona? Not only Barcelona as a club, but Barcelona in the situation that they're in at this precise moment.
Well, maybe there's someone who is a dreamer that thinks that with Ronald Koeman, all Barcelona problems are over. Well, I'm sorry to inform them that this is not going to happen. It's true that Xavi Hernandez is an FCB legend. He's an example of success for Football Club Barcelona Academy, La Masia. It's like a romantic story. He made it to the first team. He was in the Ballon d'Oro. He's been a candidate. He's been a successful trainer only in Qatar. So that's what we're start here. He's not a trainer with an experience. He hasn't been a coach in a main team. Yes, he's got his success in the Qatar's main team. I think it's a good choice for Barcelona now because they need someone who has everyone's credit. And Ronald Koeman, he might have it from some part of Barcelona, but not from the other. So we need, Barcelona needs a coach that has the patience, the credit of most of everyone so he can work, because even some Barcelona fans cannot understand that this club is under construction. They need some time to rebuild, and they need some patience. So that's what Xavi here. He understands the way of playing. He understands the way of supporters' needs, what the stands need. So that's why probably Xavi is the best choice. I think probably for him and for the club, maybe this rushing coming in is not the best choice, but it's what happened. The Koeman story was over. There was no patience anymore. We saw that awful pictures after the Clásico with some fans getting into Ronald Koeman games. So there was something to do about that, and that was the time to do it.
Take us into the locker room, Ali. Is it just a case that they can breathe a little bit now, that the pressure is off, certainly for the next couple of matches, because Koeman is gone?
Yeah, you're not being asked that question. The question after every match that they lost, or every match in which they were not successful, or in every match in which they came up short was, well, what's going to happen with Ronald Koeman? You don't have to answer that question any longer. So, yes, it does give you a chance to breathe. It does give you some freedom. And it does give you a chance to go, okay, all right, let's press that reset button. Let's sort of get a fresh start if we can. But that doesn't resolve the issues. That is essentially a short-term fix. This is a Band-Aid. And those positive feelings for the players in that now they don't have to answer questions about Ronald Koeman, that will last just a couple of games. And then after that, we're going to see again some of the struggles of Barcelona. So I will not be surprised if Barcelona comes out this weekend and they look great. Yep. And they're moving the ball around. Hey, look at them. Or indeed, against Alaves, they find themselves in a position in which now, all of a sudden, they're creating chances and they're scoring goals. And you're thinking, well, this is what we needed all along. Not quite. There may be a couple of games where Barcelona looks good, but then can they sustain it? And that's a question that the players, never mind Sergio Barjuan, but the players are going to have to answer.
What's the goal, Sid, of whoever comes in and takes over? Is it top four? Is it that simple?
That's actually a very good question. I honestly don't know how high the bar will be set. I don't think there will be an expectation to win anything. Maybe there will be a feeling that perhaps if things go very well, you could win the Copa del Rey. I think you're right that top four is an absolute minimum for Barcelona. And that, by the way, is problematic. Because if you look at the league table right now, Barcelona are currently 9 points behind Real Sociedad. Now, that's the team that's top of the table. So you might say, well, so what? Well, I'll tell you what, so what? If you're talking about finishing the top four, you've got Real Madrid, Sevilla, and Atletico Madrid, who you've got to think you're competing with to finish in the top four with those three. But now you've got Real Sociedad as a fourth team, and they've already got a 9-point head start on you. So that in itself is problematic for Barcelona. So I think you're right. I think in terms of the target is start to play well, get some continuity, change the environment, the atmosphere at the club, and yes, get fourth place as an absolute bare minimum. The problem is, as I say, that's a bare minimum that's really quite difficult now.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.